Rosetta, vieni alla porta, ho qualcosa per te.
Daglielo, così possiamo andare via.
Tessi, shh, abbi pazienza.
Rosetta, se non apri io entro.
William. Right. Right. The full 450. And have you registered the engagement and success fees? Excellent. Well, welcome to the big league. You are. I'll give my regards to Lucinda and your daughters. William, there's just one other thing. The medical insurance report for Claudio Bergatti, have you got the details? And the blood group? Great. Right, well, you've just secured Julia's first year at Vitaminette.
That's really nice, but I don't get much demand for vinyl anymore.
This is your original post-war Deutsche Grammophone.
Who are these people anyway? Spaghetti recording?
I'll throw that in.
Who's conducting?
Furtwängler. It's his first season. I'm giving these away. You can't get original Berlin Philharmonic under Furtwängler anywhere.
Okay, okay. Look, I'm not going over 15 quid a piece for those things.
You've got me, Edward. I'm gonna come in here and see these marked up 30, 40 quid.
You might think that, but I can't possibly come in.
Can you spare some change?
Sorry.
You out now.
I just want some
Look,
change.
I'm not interested. If you haven't come to buy, then you can get out.
Wanker.
Yeah, whatever. Bloody idiots. Why didn't they contact me? This is what the people want. Sorry, I'm turning it down. Forgot you don't like opera, you old fusspot.
Eddie said he might call.
Tell him hi from me.
What, you're not coming over?
No, I got an early start tomorrow.
See, that's a civil service for you. Keep you on a tight leash.
I'm in there, boy.
I respect that, but I can do a 9 to 5 job.
Says him, the next Bill Gates. So how many people you have working for you now?
Just remember, your taxman is lining his pocket with enough of my cash.
Exactly. Is this fella
Hold on a minute. How you doing? Cool. You amp again? I'll bring my tools around. Yeah, but not too spicy. No, I didn't forget. Rollins is here, murdering my spirits. Alright, see you tonight.
Okay, I'll see you when you come.
It's 11 o'clock. In 30 minutes, Frederick Price takes us on a journey through the wine cellars of Italy's beautiful southern coast. But first, it's financial matters.
Hello, I'm Frances McCann with this week's edition of Financial Affairs. Today's programme is also to problems in trying to small businesses. We'll be speaking to some of the managing directors who run the thousands of private companies up and down the UK. But first,
That's all I need.
financial affairs comes with
David, thanks for coming such short notice. You know Audrey?
Yes, Logan.
She's just downloaded this massive death to me.
I got notification from my bank and solicitor this morning.
And have you made arrangements to stay within your leaseholds?
Not yet. It's a bit overwhelming right now.
Rewind. What's this about?
Morgan Tilley. They've gone bankrupt.
Who's Morgan Tilley?
The leaseholders of this shop.
It's not just this shop, it's the whole arcade.
You mean to tell me they've gone bust? When the hell did this happen?
3, 4 weeks ago, they
So
were just
what
hanging
are
on
you
the table. Because you didn't respond to any of my letters. I assumed you'd made new arrangements.
Christ. My mail went up the spout.
That many letters, they don't go missing.
Believe me, they did.
I'm sorry, old mate, but Morgan Tilley have got a list of creditors as long as my arm.
Yeah, and don't tell me. We're somewhere near the bottom of the pile.
We've been paying rent and business rates for years.
Doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, they've gone bankrupt and we're knackered.
I'm afraid the banks and the creditors are going to have a bun fight just to cover our corporate posteriors.
If you cancel my overdraft, we're finished.
Me too. My life savings are in that boutique.
Shit.
Great. What else could possibly go wrong today?
I can fix this in my sleep.
Well, at least let me give you something, yeah?
Don't worry yourself. Look, the shop's only going to charge you an arm and a leg, and the repairs won't be done half as good as I could do it.
Cheers, Mark.
Don't mention it, fella.
Food?
Yes, please. Eddie? Got a visitor? They must be lost.
You know what, my friend? You should be on stage.
Wonders never cease.
Yeah. Too powerful, bro. Hello. Do you fancy coming in?
I was waiting on guests, but they let me down.
You're here now, Rosetta. Meet Marvel.
I intruding.
No, it's no problem. You're the lady that lives upstairs. It's really nice to meet you.
It's a nice surprise. Frankly, I wasn't expecting to see you so soon, though.
You did say to come by. Oh, you are going to eat. I must go.
You stay. Look, how would you like to sample some of my cooking?
I don't want to be trouble.
No trouble. You eat meat.
See?
The whole thing is going downhill.
Come on. You're against HMV and Virgin? You can't expect to have the same margin as them.
I know. It's just that every time they have a sale, a part of my market gets cannibalised. That is why I need my niche.
Cycles happen in business. It's a boom or bust, whatever it's called.
That's why I need to keep a tight rein on things. It's beginning to piss me off. Sorry.
I tell you what I do tomorrow. I come and visit you in your shop. I am intrigued.
If you're looking for a job, I'm the last person you should be speaking to.
I said I visit you in your shop. I am not looking for a job. I need no job.
Well, if you're in town tomorrow, I think you should let me buy you coffee.
How can I resist?
What's that mind of yours thinking?
She's a character. I would like to fix up with my dad.
Hey, she's a lady. I know your dad, remember?
What are you trying to say, my dad ain't good enough?
No, all I'm saying is that Rosetta has class. She's enchanting, man.
Please, what are you on about enchanting? Do you fancy it?
Get a grip. I just know when I see class.
We'll see. Put a film on. We'll wash up later on.
Okay. Much later. You were so like your mother. 5 books and you'll read just one of them.
Mum isn't taking me to the library.
She's busy.
You're busy, and you make time.
Well, brownie points for me then.
You know what I mean.
We both love you the same.
I saw another picture of Rosetta in a book.
Oh boy, more trouble.
Someone else is bound to find out.
Remember what she asked us to do?
Keep it a secret.
Exactly, and why?
Because she hates for someone to be private.
So dumb.
I'll only keep it a secret for the trainers.
Hey, that's not very nice. You're not getting those trainers.
But it's my half-term treat.
Stop whining. Doesn't become you. Look, finish your homework, then you can watch some television around at Janine's, all right? Cheeky chops. Come on, I have to get something nice for tea.
Okay.
Come on.
The modern classics are your popular music performers. Your Elton Johns, George Michaels. People like Prince, Havens, Mitchell.
But they don't write about love. They write about loaves of bread and rubbish.
Really? You can't just write them off.
I'm not. But when I hear Puccini La Bohème, my skin prickles. He was writing about love and life and everything.
I can see I can't talk you round. Perhaps we can pick this up another time.
Ciao.
I want to give this a try.
What, some fat bird wobbling and then pumps the clogs through grease? I think not, Claire.
That lady was right. If it's been around so long, it might be worth trying.
You can't even understand the takeaway menu. You're not going to understand Spanish.
It's Italian, smart ass. And it's got a book with a translation inside. Well, get your cash out.
Excuse. I heard you talking. Of course, you are quite right, my dear.
So this is a good one to get?
You are your own best critic. If you like it, it makes no difference what anybody say.
I'll take it then.
I am a very good friend of the manager. You take it as a gift.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yes, you can. Now go before I change my mind.
I'll let you know how I get on.
Yes.
Bye.
See you.
Thanks.
See, mate. She did pay for that.
Those drinks for room 15, can they go?
Would you like to come through? Mrs. Rydell will be with you in a moment.
Sorry, I thought we were here to see Mr. Donahue.
Mr. Donahue is busy elsewhere.
Oh, he is he?
We'll listen to what she has to say.
What the hell are they playing at?
I don't like being kept waiting any more than you do, but if you go in there angry, she'll have you just where she wants.
Yeah, but you know why I'm angry, don't you? Because I've been down this road before. It's the shitty end of the stick.
What are you saying?
Morgan Tilly go bust. Who is their main creditor? Syme, Avery, Channing. Now, who is the one company that's been building city centre apartments recently?
Syme Avery Channing. The fabled £1 million flat.
2 and 2 make 4. But the fact is they're going to stall and they're going to try and sell us out or even push us into bankruptcy.
I wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
See? Perfect. They move in, build the apartments and simply collect the higher rents. Come on.
Mr. Banks, Mrs. Stannard, sorry for keeping you waiting.
Save it. Oh, actually, there is something you can help me with.
Okay, well, let's sit down and talk about it.
Let's not. We're going to petition your rights to our lease.
I don't think you can do that. I don't even think you have the resources to outbid our current offer. But...
Watch this space.
This is for my memoirs. Chapter 5. My life in England. I have lived in England since 1972. And only now do I feel at home. The season is changing. Every day is a bonus for me. But the sun is setting. My neighbor Edward and his daughter treat me like family, and we are planning to Oh, I am weak. I live like a recluse and as a spinster, and I'm dying like Violetta. It's ironic. Oh, I did love to sing that role. Now Marilyn Baker sings that role. She is the Prima Donna. Encore brava Prima Donna. They flock to see her. And nobody remembers Rosetta. Francesca, don't be like me. Live your life.
No.
How am I supposed to sleep if you keep fidgeting? And now you've turned the light on.
What a pity.
Come on. What is it, love?
Something on my mind.
I'll go and get you a nice warm glass of milk.
No. I just end up on the toilet all night.
Well, we do own the toilet. At least they can't take that away from us. Night, love.
What did you just say?
This is no time to play silly little games.
At least we own the toilet. The buggers, they don't own the lease.
Oh, give over, will you, love?
Will you pass me the phone, please? Come on, love.
Oh. Who are you ringing this time of night?
Hello? Audrey? Yeah? You little beauty. Okay, yeah. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye now.
Eddie.
Ian, Beth, your CDs have arrived.
Excellent. I was in town anyway, so I thought a quick browse. Any excuse, really.
There you go. They came on Tuesday.
Marvellous. Plastic?
Aye, of course. Why not?
Anything else I should be looking at?
Well, Sylvester popped in the other day. Showed me some new vinyl that he reckons is pretty rare.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I bought Rigoletto from him. No, I think I'll pass. I should be really getting rid of the stuff I've already got.
No worries. I'll mention that to him.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Eddie!
Hey, how's it going, lad? Your ears must be burning.
Extolling my virtues, were you?
Yes, actually.
I got your text. I popped by and Adrian said you'd just left.
So you and Marcel can do dinner next Tuesday?
Ooh, let me see.
Hey, I'm bringing your favourite guest. Rosetta's coming.
Oh, well, I'm sold then. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but bring a bottle.
Okay, I'm rushing now, but I'll catch you then.
Okay,
cheers,
no
Eddie.
fighting you
Oh,
two.
yeah, right.
I met the new leaseholders the other day. It appears they don't actually own the land rights.
So does.
A company in Brighton, supposedly, but it's on a 99-year lease.
So if the company to whom you pay rent do not actually own the rights, then these may be up for sale.
Well, this is it, because our landlords are putting in a bid for land that they supposedly own. But meanwhile, the charge rent and nobody notices.
But you could outbid them.
In theory, I suppose. But I don't have that kind of money.
It would be a pity if you lose your shop.
That shop closes and I'm finished.
Tall Cat and Fudgy by Batch.
Yes, Tall Cat and Fudgy.
Sorry, love.
Sorry, I haven't heard of it either.
No, it's definitely not in the system.
It's ever such a well-known piece. Next you were telling us you'd never heard of Batch.
Now this is what the people want.
See? You have got it. You are good.
All right, Bax, Toccata and Fugue. How stupid of me.
I've got one of these.
That's a young person's Metro card.
So as we can claim our discount.
Let's not argue. As it's you, Blossom, I'll do it for $7.99.
You're ever such a nice man. I bet all the girls chase you.
It's easy when you know how.
What we need now is a gramophone to play it on. Thank you, loves.
It's your old mate Scruffy Duffy. Old fruit.
I'm warning you, don't crack up this time.
Yes, old fruit. Has he ever actually bought anything?
Look, he brings me the occasional Monte Cristo.
I can't tell your business, but you've got to stop taking vinyl. It's taking up too much floor space.
Hey, 5 boxes, man. God! You alright over there, Morty?
I will be in a minute. Old fruit.
So you're taking these two?
I must have them. How much? I'll give you £60.
I'll take it. 60 it is.
Can you spare 2 bags? Can't be too sure.
All right.
Found something rare.
Perhaps.
Francine, can you hold my calls for the next 10 minutes?
Yes, Miss Bowden.
That's an excellent recording.
Have you heard the Riccardo Muti version?
I had that first. Then my husband bought me the George Sulty and I saw the lights.
So, what would be a good Il Travatore?
Now you're asking. Placido Domingo's version under Guillini.
Rosalind Plowright was Leonora.
And As Eugenia was sung by
Brigitte Fassbender. Oh, it's so nice to have someone to talk to who enjoys something different.
I'm not really an opera buff.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Zinka Milanov.
Oh, she sings like a strate.
That's a bit harsh.
But true.
So who would you choose?
Indulge me. I have a particular interest in colouratura sopranos.
Well, Callas would be in everybody's top 10, though she's outclassed by Sutherland and Organizova. Then there's Lily Pons and Tetrazzini. They both rank very highly. But if it were true prima donna material, then I would pick... Oh, blast, I can't remember her name.
Who? Rosetta.
Rosetta something or other.
You have heard Rosetta sing?
Oh, yes. I'm no aficionado, but she was the voice. Brilliant. Crikey, that was nearly 10 years ago. Someone offered me one of her records. They're like hen's teeth now. Anyway, Sod's Law kicks in. She stops recording and disappears in a puff of smoke. Are you all right?
I remember I have an appointment very early. Thank you, my dear. I must go. Excuse us. Go. Give me, go.
Rosetta?
Was it something I said?
Look, watch the shop.
Someone remembers me.
Hello? Oh, you found her? Oh, good. Where was she? Uh-huh. Right. I'm coming straight back. Yeah. It's freezing out here. Alright, see you then. Bye-bye.
You're still fit, Karen. You could earn your money in other ways.
What, giving blowjobs to your nasty mates? Forget it. I doubt if they know how to run a bath.
Your loss. We could come to an arrangement. Me and you. An arrangement, isn't that what I used to say at the bank?
Now, what would you know, Fly? I'd have to be desperate. Look, here's your money, just give me what I need.
You'll be back. And you want to get higher. Then you'll be gagging for it. Fucking whore.
Eventually I'm going to get around to typing all the titles out into a computer database, so then hopefully I can keep track of them all.
Is there some kind of inventory software you can use?
Well, I would never have taken you as a computer geek.
It takes all sorts.
You judge a book by its cover.
Well, I suppose it's a change of scenery from bingo.
Bingo? Oh. Come to me when your mama put you in long trousers.
What a girl! Teaching the youngsters a thing or two. Allow me to introduce myself. Ivan Wilson.
Rosetta.
One of my most regular customers.
Delighted to make your acquaintance. I believe I keep this shop afloat from my own pocket.
Slight overstatement on your behalf. We like your custom.
Does Rosetta have a second name?
No, Rosetta does not.
I stood over there and I thought to myself, Ivan, old boy, you can't let this woman slip by without saying hello. After all, you are quite beautiful.
Ivan, I think it is about time you change your brand of toothpaste, huh?
Thank you, Adrian.
Goodbye, Ivan.
You didn't have to do that.
She's sleeping. Oh, I could eat her up. You must be very proud.
Pearl is the one true treasure in my life. You know, the rest of it is red tape and bullshit.
So what is new? You are no exception. You should have a dream to keep you alive.
You know, when I was a student in London, my course was really hard. I had no real social life. Sometimes I'd shoot off to Tower Records. I could only afford one CD, so I spent all evening choosing. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want my own Tower Records.
So this is how you spend your grand check, huh? On music. I bet you always choose the correct CD, huh?
Always.
It's good to have a dream.
What's your dream?
Mine? Oh, I'm too old for dreams.
No, that's a cop-out.
Sometimes I wish I could have my time all over again. Impossible. Ridiculous. My dream is to die happy and to know that I have made a difference somewhere.
What they do in Peru. Oh, yes, yes, my beauties. A bit of sun for Uncle Morty. Let's see. Le Graf. Stephen.
The gods have seen fit that you have reached this prized number. Leave a clear message, no mumbling. Thank you.
Stephen, Cecil Mortimer. Look, I've got something that could be very, very, very worth your while. You've got my number.
What day?
Tuesday. Do you have any food in this house?
Nothing in there. Can't do Tuesday. I'm seeing Jill.
And coffee? Inside the cereal?
I don't drink anything else.
You know what? Your blood pressure's going to skyrocket. Far too much caffeine, young man.
You worry too much.
Yeah, I've got a lot to worry about. You know, I've got demands from leasehold solicitors wanting 75 grand.
What? I told you can't afford to take your eye off the ball. Something will turn around and bite you in your backside.
Yeah, but I've done everything right. First, my mail goes missing. Second, people just simply aren't buying from me. And thirdly, I cannot control that.
Nothing is beyond your control.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to worry about that anymore. It'll have to work itself out.
Now you're giving up. Look, your business does not run by itself. You've got to take responsibility.
I am going to, and it ain't going to beat me.
And what are you going to do, Mastermind?
Oh, the first bloody idea.
I can lend you a little bit of money.
No. I built this. It's going to stand the way I want it to stand.
Pride before a fall. It's not just yourself you've got to consider.
Insult of the week goes to Rosetta. Your breath reeks of garlic. Devil, get behind thee.
You didn't say that to a customer, did you?
So what? I should hang my head in shame, perhaps.
She's right. His breath reeks of garlic. And dapper, Dan. Tell it like it is. Straight down the line. Bosh.
And you agree with this, Eddie?
Why'd you have to flirt so much?
Are you jealous?
No, I'm just annoyed.
You've done nothing but snipe at me all night. You don't control me.
You're a right bitch sometimes.
Well, that's odd. I thought you were the only bitch around here.
Moving swiftly along. What's he, Vicar?
Mademoiselle is a beautiful woman. It is her God-given right to flirt and tease the men.
Thank you. Perhaps I should get a man who can appreciate me.
Keeping you up?
Oh, excuse. It is late. I have many late nights.
Are we going to watch this DVD then or what?
Adrian, you know where everything is. I'll make us some coffee. Brainwave. Why don't we throw a birthday party for Rosetta?
But you don't know how old she is.
No problem, we'll make it a surprise party then.
I don't think she likes parties.
All right. We'll set a trap.
May I take your order?
Yes. The linguine con aragosta with a gatto of vegetables, and I think the Casa del Bosco 93. Mortimer?
Who's paying?
The magazine is. You're always good value for money.
Fair enough. Bring me the roast duck with Parma ham and the trout with tomatoes and basil.
The sir want the trotte as a starter.
Yeah, put it on a big plate.
Sir?
The lobster. Where was it caught?
One of Juan Fernandez Islands, sir. Massa Tierra. The fisherman was Alejandro Alvarez.
And the sugar used to caramelize the vegetables?
From Piña del Rio, a privately owned plantation. The beet crop is grown organically with nutrient-enriched water to give the vegetables a more precise flavor.
And the herbs?
From Umberto Collini's farm in Casa di Vento outside Messina. They arrived yesterday on Concord, couriered by Signor Collini's son, Alfredo. I trust your meals will be to your satisfaction.
But tell me if there's a way to bring you back home to stay. Will I promise anything to you?
You remain the most frightful snob, Stephen.
And you are a dishevelled instrument. So what has just cost this magazine a £300 lunch?
Remember Bugatti Ricordi?
Yes, it's not a very interesting history lesson so far, though.
Remember Rosetta Di Curci?
What about her?
I have in my possession one of her original black vinyl recordings from Bugatti Ricordi, dated 1951. It's not. Shall we discuss terms?
2, 3, 4.5.
That's your trouble, Stephen. You never could imagine the grander stage. Imagine being the man who rediscovered the legend. Besides, I shall need at least 2 pairs of shorts for my trip to Peru.
7, 8. Come on, Mortimer.
Come on, nothing. You know what this is worth.
9. 9.5, you piece of shit. 10.
11.5, and it's yours.
That's too much.
I feel peckish again. You know Heath Twist Tully from American Opera magazines in town? I really should confirm that dinner date he set up.
You wouldn't.
You know I would. His checkbook never has a problem opening on a blank page.
When can I pick it up?
No time like the present. Old fruit.
I won't quite believe you until I have the record in my hands.
Relax. Now, I seem to remember Bugatti Ricordi ending up bankrupt.
He gambled a fortune on that new tape equipment. What he didn't figure on, though, was the record company dropping him the moment they found out Rosetta's career was finito.
Poor old Claudio. Of course. She was their headline star who brought in all the cash.
So we're going into your little hovel then, Morty?
Come on. I'll make you a cup of tea, you old tart.
Rosetta Di Curci, 1951. Prima Donna, Assoluta.
Oh, hello. This is a pleasant surprise.
Are you playing games with me?
No. It must be Pearl and Janine playing tricks again.
Better tell them off, 'cause big mess outside.
Okay. Well, now that you're here, why don't you come on in?
Oh,
Go on.
perhaps one little coffee, huh? What are you up to, Eddie Banks?
A little birdie's just told me that we have a superstar in our midst, don't we? Now, I figure that this person wants to stay elusive from the outside world, so
Surprise!
Oh my God! Oh,
Happy birthday, Mrs.
Thank
Happy birthday.
you. How did you know? Oh, this was such a wonderful gesture.
You know what? You're worth it.
It is like Christmas all over again.
Phil told me about the one you had. You know, the one that your brother threw out the window, you tried running down the stairs to catch.
Oh, yes, we were only children. Apart from singing, this was the only thing I loved. I will treasure it always. Oh.
That one's mine. That one's mine. Ah, and that one's yours. Rosetta? 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 How ill she was. She kept everything very well hidden.
She was a very private lady, Mr. Banks.
We threw a party for her last night.
Don't worry. I think she died peacefully. A party was probably a tonic for her. Go out on a high note. No pun intended.
So you knew about singing then?
She told me.
What about next of kin?
I'm afraid I can't really discuss that, but no, none that I'm aware of. Look, I need to get some forms from the car. She often talked to me about you and your daughter. You both made her very happy. You both made her last year a good one.
Have you finished your breakfast?
Yes, Dad, just as a special offer this week. I'll even wash up.
You wash up. Hey, see those pigs are flying low again. What are you after, young lady? Cancel that. No, I am not buying you those trainers.
Just think of the hard you felt face at school.
You'll survive, and your generous offer to wash up has been greatly accepted. Are you ready? Oh yeah. Have you seen my VAT forms anywhere?
Oh, not again. We're going to be late. What colour's this one?
You know, the one with the green and the boxes on it?
I'll help you look. Only she'll buy the trainers.
You knew it, mate. You're getting very close. You're getting very close. We can swap for a new amplifier.
I'm going to wear that cap.
Do you miss Rosetta?
Yes, but she said she was going to be in a better place, so we shouldn't be sad.
High fives, or whatever it is.
Morning, Mr. Kaminsky.
What terrible news, Edward.
I know. Still can't believe she's gone.
But not forgotten, no. What day is the funeral?
Wednesday week.
Very, very sad. Orson has been subdued all the week.
Really?
What are your recollections of Rosetta Di Curci?
Oh, she was an incredible lyric colouratura soprano. Many of the modern greats were influenced by her early work. She had fantastic power, unparalleled technique and breath control. You can see her appeal to the purists.
You knew her, didn't you?
Yeah, we were quite good friends. You see, it was Di Curci that arranged my first recording at Claudio Bergatti's new studio in Turin. I can say with hand on heart it was that selfless act which gave me the break I so desperately needed.
Why was it selfless?
She had her career tragically curtailed when they operated on her throat. Now, many a lesser person might have harboured feelings of bitterness or resentment and simply shunned the others coming through, but not Rosetta.
When did you last see her?
She came to my debut in La Scala, Milan in 1968, and I haven't seen her since.
No contact at all?
Oh, Stephen, can you imagine what it would have been like to see a new blood taking your place at the centre of opera's universe? Rosetta Di Curci set a standard for others to follow, and those of us that did have had fantastic careers, whereas hers simply faded into obscurity. More coffee?
Yes, that's really nice. Thank you very much.
I don't need you. I don't need you! Fuck it.
C-U-R-C-I. Curci. Yeah. Rosetta Di Curci. It was a tip-off from an old colleague. I know this is illegal, but I won't tell anyone. Brilliant. You're a hero.
Bloody hell!
sly old bugger.
Bist du mir nun ganz gegeben? Nun so sein mein liebes Weibchen.
Didn't see you standing there. Come in.
Didn't mean to spy.
That's quite all right. That's very kind of you. I'm Francesca.
Hello, I'm Pearl. Have you moved into Rosetta's room?
Yes. Painters and decorators have just about finished, but I thought I might leave this room as it is. Did you know Rosetta?
Yes, she was that nice. She let me doctor as my new grandma.
Really? Do you live here?
In 4A with my dad.
Oh, perhaps we can have dinner sometime.
Rosetta always came for dinner.
Sounds as if you got on really well.
You would have liked her.
Yes, I hope so.
Do a swap.
Beg your pardon?
Some of your opera. Dad plays it sometimes, but Rosetta absolutely hated it. I'm sure she was jealous.
Of what? Not telling, eh? You're a forward little girl. I like your spirit. Remind me a bit of myself when I was your age. You probably recognise half of these already.
Kid, you can try some of my CDs. I hope you like them, but they might not be your type.
Thank you.
Pearl, we're going to hit rush hour.
Oh, sounds like your dad.
I'm in here!
Hi, Eddie Banks, 4A.
Francesca Bardner, pleased to meet you.
I hope you moved in all right.
Yes, fine then.
Sorry to rush you, but if we don't get a move on this, madam's going to be late for school, aren't you? Coffee sometime?
Sounds good.
Bye, Francesca.
Bye. I'll listen to these and then we'll speak later. Well, the VC money will come through if we get the gearing right. That's it. We're under their radar. Oh, frankly, if it's only 67 million, I wouldn't bother bringing the Humori brothers in on such a small deal. Look, I've got a visitor. Yes. Well, call it an extended sabbatical. Yeah, right. Yes, thanks, Roger. Okay, bye. Hang on! What do you want?
Where's the old lady gone?
She passed away. I'll call the police. You're feeling a bit better now?
Yeah.
Do you sleep rough?
No, I usually go 5-star. I use some kind of Samaritan. Just don't start preaching to me.
Your hair's beginning to split at the ends. I was always told a woman's beauty was in her hair.
What do you want?
Want? I think I want something from you.
Nobody does anything for nothing.
You're the one who turned up on my doorstep. Why were you looking for the old lady?
But I'll go if you want me to, just don't go on.
You're in no fit state to go anywhere.
Why are you saying Mrs.?
Mrs. Well, not anymore. Still waiting for a reply.
The old lady. She used to help me.
Buy drugs?
What would you know anyway?
Tell me.
She'd let me come round when I had no place to sleep.
Why would she do that for you? Look at you. You're nothing. Did you steal from her?
No.
Did you steal from her? You little bitch. Makes you think you had the right to come in here and try and take my place. God, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said that.
He called me a whore. And a bitch, just like you said.
I'm so sorry.
I slept with him for drugs. And then he beat me. I let him touch me for drugs. That makes me a whore. You can't clean that off. The old lady said, you have to visit the bottom before you find your way up.
You're safe now. It's not the end of the world. Get some rest. Typical.
Oh, hi. Wasn't expecting to see you again so soon.
I only live upstairs. Got a bag of mail for you.
Mail?
Yes, I'll drop it down later. I'm in a bit of a rush. You wouldn't have any fresh soup, would you?
No soup, but I've got beans.
Typical bachelor. How's work?
Oh, slow. Things seem to be in downturn and I'm losing my margins.
Well, don't cut your prices so heavily. You might be sending the wrong signal to your customers.
Look, when I need your business advice, I shall ask for it.
Sorry, just thought I could shed a little light.
Oh, my apologies. Maybe you're right. Everything's up in the air right now.
It's no big deal.
Let me apologise.
If you mean it.
I mean it.
Right, I'll leave it in your capable hands then. Excuse me.
I'm very stressed with work. I didn't mean to talk to you like that. Me and my friends are having a dinner party tomorrow night. Would you like to join us? I'll introduce you to everybody.
I'm tempted.
I'll spoil you rotten. Lots of cholesterol. My way of saying hello and sorry all at once.
No, I've got something on. Rain check?
Sure.
What did you expect?
Scruffy Duffy, you lucky bugger.
Miss Spaghetti, thank you for returning my call. We can meet on the 13th. Excellent. Yes, I have all the necessary documents. I look forward to meeting you. someone who's willing to talk about Rosetta Di Curci. And you are? Gail Farnell, Evening Post. Sorry, I don't read your type of paper. You might want to start. Rosetta Di Curci is generating a lot of media interest right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Di Curci was an opera singer. I think she lived here. I'm willing to pay for an exclusive interview if you knew her. I didn't know her. It's of no interest to me. Are you sure? When the Nationals get hold of this, and they will, their offers won't be nearly as generous. I think you're making a big mistake. I'll take my chances. Goodbye, Miss Farnell. Wait. It's a good read. You might learn something. My card's inside. I can come back.
I know it's late.
Eddie?
Hi. Sorry. I know it's late. I just thought I'd stop by and collect that mail you said was here.
Oh, went right out of my head. I thought this might have been a social visit. Come in. Here you are.
This stuff is months old. No wonder I'm getting so much hassle.
Misdirected?
Oh, so yeah, Percy obviously couldn't tell the difference between 4A and 4B by the looks of it.
You can't blame the old lady.
It wouldn't have taken much to bring it downstairs.
Life doesn't revolve around you.
You're taking sides. This little lot here has caused all my problems.
You can't make excuses in business. It'll work out.
You know, I'm too far gone to even care anymore. I've got nothing to lose, so I'll just leave it up to the lady upstairs because she says it'll work out. Sorry. I know I'd just say that. I always find myself apologising to you. I wish I could convert my apologies into cash.
Go. You're tired. I can do without your stress.
Friends.
Friends. Night.
Colouratura?
For the 15th time, colouratura.
Ratura. Sounds like some of that fat bloke Pavarotti'd sing.
Well, yes, to a degree, but the term usually refers to sopranos.
You what?
Female singers.
Oh, Beth, you mean birds?
Could you try saying women instead of birds?
No, I mean I prefer birds.
God help us.
So this like colouratura thing, yeah, is like a style of singing with all those pansy lines. Sounds like a load of old toss to me.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that. Pass the talk wrench.
Do you know, I can just about remember that Ovis ad on telly.
That's not opera. There's not even any singing in it.
Yeah, well, only posh kids listen to opera anyhow.
Oh, so you think I'm a posh git?
No, but I mean, well, you do act like a dizzy cow sometimes.
Damien, you never cease to astound me.
That's funny that, because that's just what my Shazza said to me last night. As I was shagging her for the 3rd time in a row. Oh, yeah. Now, where were I?
Awesome. 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 Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Off for a walk?
Considering it's near Arctic temperatures outside and I'm not wearing a coat, wouldn't that be a tad foolish?
Well, if you do decide to go out later, would you please make sure that the front door remains closed?
Aren't there regulations about bringing pets into the building?
Orson is not a pet. He's my companion. I mean, just put yourself in his place. Cats, dogs. He'd be completely at their mercy if he got outside.
You looking for a hamster? A guinea pig?
My dear girl, Orson is a mouse.
£20 say the exterminators get him first.
I heard that.
He's on his hands and knees with a piece of bread and peanut butter. I thought perhaps it was a hamster or something. Did you know Orson was a mouse?
No, well, you learn something new every day, don't you? You don't seem like the type to appreciate those.
That's called inverted snobbery. I thought you were more liberal.
I am, as a rule. God, it's spooky hearing a 9-year-old humming Mahler's Fifth Symphony, though.
Oh, it's just the same for me, girlfriend. Is my body too bootylicious for you?
Not you as well.
You decent?
Yes.
I brought your CDs back.
I like this one.
You can keep it as long as you like.
Night, poor person.
Can't Francesca stay?
You're not the only one who needs to sleep, you know.
We have important women's things to discuss.
Ah. You're trying to take over the world again?
You wouldn't understand.
Yes, sweetheart. Well, there's chloroform in the kitchen if you like pipe there.
Doesn't your mummy live here?
She's separated from my dad. I see her at weekends. Where does your mummy live?
She died recently.
What was she like?
I didn't really know her.
How come?
She had me at a very mixed up time in her life when she wasn't well. She felt she couldn't cope. So I was given to a family to be raised.
You're adopted?
We'd made contact recently and arranged to meet. But then she died.
Do you still get sad?
I'll get very sad. Feel empty inside sometimes.
I think you qualify for a hug. Rosetta taught me to be patient. Life is wonderful, but I have to make it through the night first.
What do you remember most about her?
She was sad sometimes, as if something was missing.
Yes, I'm happy with the equity splits. The alterations to the ownership clauses. Miss Barton?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Contracts. Very dry, aren't they, Miss Barton?
Call me Francesca. Might as well get used to it.
Baragatti Ricordi was declared insolvent when you must have been in Naples.
My refinancing plan will secure its future for some time to come. Owning a significant stake in Baragatti Ricordi is of particular interest to me.
Really?
You handled some fine artists.
Maria Gaudi, Tessie Fernando, Giuseppe Cosenza. Many big names.
What about Rosetta Di Curci?
Yes, I handled her. You realize she set the stage for Maria Callas.
It didn't take you long to replace her, though, did it?
Am I missing something?
You produced her records, you made her a star, and then you became her lover. You left her when she was no longer any use to you.
My past is none of your business.
Oh, you're mistaken. It is my business.
Why are we here, Miss Barton?
Rosetta Di Curci was my mother. This is medical proof that you are my father.
No, young lady, I do not accept this. You can't bring me here and tell me this. What do you want from me?
Nothing. There's nothing you could give me. I don't blame you for not knowing about me. Rosetta, my mother, wrote to me. She knew she was dying. She told me that in 1960 you visited her in hospital and you tore up her contract after she became ill. It was like dancing on her grave. What I can't understand is how you could just leave her like that.
And I didn't sacrifice something? What about the money I invested in her? I lost everything.
I made my peace with you a long time ago. I just pray that my mother did the same. You can consider the merger cancelled.
You are becoming obsessed.
Don't be silly. It's just a healthy curiosity. Was the article accurate?
I suppose so. I knew the lady, not the diva. But thanks for lending me anyway.
Fancy a coffee?
No, I've got massive paperwork to sift through here. You know, it's crazy. All I want to do is run my damn shop. I found myself saying that to Rosetta quite frequently. It's just the music.
You don't want an empire one day?
No. Money never really interested me, you know.
Wouldn't Rosetta have had money, being a famous diva?
Probably. Well, I hope her trustees are very happy with it. But personally, I think it creates more problems than it's worth.
Room 373, please.
Hello?
Mr. Bagatti? Francesca.
Oh, Francesca. Francesca, I have had your medical report checked. I accept the findings. This is a shock for me. I have a new daughter.
Then there is something you can do for me.
Anything. One moment. All right, Francesca. Yes. All right. My solicitor will deal with this immediately. Francesca, stay. Talk to me.
Perhaps later.
Hello, Polar Bear Records? Yes. Can I say who's calling?
Yeah, one moment, please. Some bloke called Donahue from Cy Mabry Shenning.
Edward Banks speaking.
Allow me to cut straight to the chase. Are you prepared to renegotiate your bid? After all, you do have wealthy friends who'll need compensating. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
We're prepared to offer 1.5, and that is my only offer. Are you prepared to take it?
1.5 what?
You think £1.5 million is too low? Call off your legal team, and I'll make it £2 million. Are you trying to ruin me?
You were prepared to sacrifice us a few days ago. Now, how does it feel when someone else is sticking the boot in?
Let me get back to you.
Don't you dare hang up on me! Damn!
There weren't any problems putting this through. In fact, Mr. Bugatti's offer was very generous. So, I'll just get the will amended and get ready for you to sign.
Thank you. You've been very efficient.
There's just one more small matter. We've had a communication from Mr. Bugatti.
Dear Francesca, you are everything I expected or could hope for in a daughter. Beautiful, cunning, and astute.
It is a great pity we had to find each other this way. I have let you down, just as I let Rosetta down. I hope that in the fullness of time you can find a place for me in your life. Claudio
Bergatti. Thank you.
Insert for chapter 14. I remember my first audition. My nerves were so bad, I went to the toilet 4 times in 20 minutes. And what for, huh? Tito Marola, the buffoon. I sung for him, and afterwards he tells me, Rosetta, you are young and inexperienced. Go and make your career in American opera houses. I took up my things and I left him on the stage. But not before I said, thank you, but once I have made my career in the American opera houses, I will not need you.
I saw you at the New York Met in '87 and again in '98 with Domingo.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
You were magnificent.
Thank you.
I have 2 of your CDs. When are you going to be in the studio again?
Now, you don't want to hear about me wet nursing the concerto cabal. Your mother always loved this time of day.
She was very fond of you. Your name crops up several times in the letters we exchanged.
Oh, poor dear. Such a terrible loss.
I'm annoyed with myself for not getting in touch with her sooner.
Well, she talked about you often. It was difficult for her. She's a very private person.
You don't know what that means to me.
Oh, she loved you. In fact, I know Rosetta gave up singing for you.
I don't understand.
She was pregnant with you when her polyp was diagnosed. Radiotherapy wouldn't have harmed her throat, but there was a chance she might lose you. The surgeon's knife offers relatively few dangers, but the cancer still came back.
All I have is some records, a few letters, and a magazine article to remember her by.
Now, anytime you want to talk, just call. Anytime.
I'm 42 years old and I don't know who I am.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to say.
But it's the truth, Marilyn. Oh, I stopped feeling pity for myself a long time ago. Our money bought me a privileged lifestyle. I have made something of myself. I always feel as if I'm living in her shadow. She was always my conscience.
Blimey, you come to lend a hand?
I'm a townie, I don't do sorrow. Can I have a word, Eddie?
Hmm? What's this?
I should have given you that a long time ago.
You're Rosetta's daughter?
I never knew her, Eddie.
So why didn't you say something?
I never knew my mother. Meeting you and Pearl and everyone, it was the one chance I had to find out who she was, to find out who I am.
But why couldn't you have been truthful? Wait, now I know why all the questions.
I couldn't take the chance of you finding out who I was if you thought I had money.
Do not judge me by your own twisted standards.
I know that now. You've made me take a long, hard look at myself.
So was it worth it?
I've got something I didn't have before.
You ain't been Donahue.
I just set the wheels in motion. It's a level playing field now. Rosetta left money for you.
Don't know what to say.
Say nothing. Unlike you, I have an empire to build. Bye, Eddie.
Piece of paper that will guarantee you a cheque for £3.75 million. So, I'll get the will amended and we'll get it ready for you to sign. £3.75 million. £3.75 million. £3.75 million.
What are you doing here?
I've come to pay my respects to the old lady.
Why?
She helped me. It's because of her that I'm not dead. You don't think much of me, do you?
I don't know anything about you.
I didn't know anything about me either. But I'm sorting myself out now.
Well, that's good. You're getting your life back.
You don't get it. I like taking drugs. I didn't want to stop. And I can't blame a broken home. My parents didn't abuse me. I had a brilliant job.
But you wasted it.
Because I wanted something new. And it nearly killed me. It's what I thought I had to do to live.
We don't all have to live life on the edge.
It's taken me a long time to realise that. I've been given 2 chances now. How many people have that? You could have turfed me out, but both of you took me in. It's made a difference.
You'd be surprised how much we have in common. Are you still on drugs?
No. Don't want to go back to that.
I understand that. I'm glad you came here. Would you like a coffee?
Are you buying?
Someone remembers me. Remembers me.